My name is Anita.
My name is Lathitha.
During the lockdown, at the beginning of the lockdown, we experienced a season of attacks at our home. One night, my daughter woke up in the middle of the night and she said, "Mommy, Satan wants to steal me."
I was hearing voices that I'm supposed to be a witch doctor, I'm supposed to choke my mom to death, and I should just run away, I should cut myself, and it would just make me feel insecure about even myself. I would feel like I'm going into depression, and there was just a lot of pressure on me, and I didn't know how to handle it.
Down along the line, she started having nightmares.
I would just sleep, and right after I slept, I would get like attacks.
The attacks would start around about 12 midnight till 3 a.m.
I would see demons, I would see fire, and I would feel like I'm in a different kingdom or a different atmosphere, and I would feel like I'm not at home, I'm just somewhere else where I don't know.
We never slept for all the lockdown. We were praying, we were fasting, trusting the Lord for deliverance for a very, very long time. This continued.
It really affected me because I had to go to school, but I couldn't, and every time when these attacks would come, I would hear voices, and I would have to be held, and my body would just be painful after the attack. When I wake up, sometimes I couldn't even sleep because of my feet were paining and my legs.
She wasn't able to go to school for all the term. Throughout this term, she wasn't going to school. Every time she was going to school the following morning, she'd get severely attacked. Her feet were burning, her legs were under intense pain. I took her to the doctor. The doctors couldn't find anything.
So one day I decided to go to school just to try out and look how it would go. So I went to school, and when I arrived at school, I didn't feel comfortable. And when I got into class, I just started hearing voices. And then when I looked up, I saw snakes, and I saw like I was surrounded by fire. And I saw this man that was in black. And there were just snakes all over me, even in the roof. I just panicked and I got up from my seat. I wanted to run away. But then my teacher told me, "Where am I going?" And she asked me a lot of questions, and I just told her that I'm seeing snakes, and she told me that I shouldn't be afraid. God is greater than snakes. But I didn't want to believe her because I was just paying my attention to what I was seeing at the moment.
This continued for a very long time until one day we came to an encounter service.
Actually, I didn't know that she said she was going to bring me to church. She told me that we were coming to Maitland in the taxi, and it's like I started to freak out. I don't know why, but like I felt like something rising in me telling her to stop and we shouldn't go there. But then we went there, and when I got here to the encounter service, I was just a different person. I didn't want to smile, I didn't want to worship, I didn't want to do anything. And then Papa came to me. When he was praying for me and his hand was stretched to me, something was going on in my mind. When he was done praying for me and he came back to hug me, I felt like something left me and something new entered me.
I want to apologize for what is happening to you. I'm glad I met you today.
One night when I was I slept, and that night something was saying that I should just go away. I just went outside and I literally jumped over the fence, but then my mom stopped me and she grabbed me. They just catched me on time because I was about to go. But then after that, Papa asked us to come again to church for counseling.
We were still given an appointment, and he had a follow-up counseling session with us, and we were new at the church. He doesn't even know us. For him to take time to sit with us and ask how are we doing, how things have been, it was amazing for me.
We came and he anointed me and he told me that it's a part of my process of deliverance, and then we just knew that I am delivered and I am totally free, and now I haven't been getting any attacks. I'm going to school and I feel free and light.
After that, we started sleeping. It was so unbelievable that at night we'd sleep, and I started seeing a character change, behavioral change.
Since I started coming here, I just wanted to, I just got interested in God, and I just wanted to have this deep connection with Him, strong relationship that not even the devil can come in between it. Even if he comes, I wouldn't be fearful.
She's so full of joy, she's so full of love, and I would like to thank God for the men of God.
I would like to thank God firstly. I'd like to thank Him for bringing Papa to Cape Town and for using Papa to deliver me and pray for me. I thank God that He is working through him, and I thank God that He brought Papa into my life.